I'm going to make something that I hope catches on here on YouTube. I'm going to call it My Bully Story. And what I think we should all do is get on camera, webcam, video camera, and all of those of us who were bullied as a child, bullied as an adult, and give our story from our point of view, our opinion, how we were bullied, what happened to us exactly, what we're doing to overcome it, just so everybody can watch and learn exactly what happens as a result of being mistreated by a bully from our perspective. And I'm going to give, what happened to me as the first example. I hope the first example, and I hope this catches on. But I was bullied from high school until my early 20s. I was bullied. About my looks, about my appearance. People thought I was ugly, and I heard it every day. Oh, there's ugly guy. Oh, that guy's so ugly. And here's the thing about that is a lot of people didn't come and say it to my face. Some did. I remember, I'm going to give you one example. I was at the bus stop. I was a freshman and minding my own business. I was shy. I wasn't talking to anybody. Some girl walks up to me and she goes, "You're a dog." And then just stands there awkwardly. I'm like, okay. And I had nothing to say. I was so stunned. I was so in disbelief, that but it hurt my feelings the remainder of the day for somebody to walk up. And that was the popular thing, to call an ugly person. And back in my day, we're going back to 1994, or 95 rather. You're a dog meant you're ugly. That's what it meant. I had girls call me the ugliest guy they ever saw. And I don't want to limit this to just women, but the majority of it was by women. Because that's who will pick on you for the way you look initially. It's all started by girls. They are you saw the movie Mean Girls with Lindsay Lohan, didn't you, on TV somewhere? They could be quite evil. I'm not saying guys aren't. Guys will kick your ass. Women won't. They'll affect you and torment you psychologically. Guys will beat the ever-loving shit out of you, and they don't care. They'll take your money. They'll do it every day. But yeah, it was mainly about my looks. I remember a good day for me was when I wasn't called ugly. But the thing about that is, again, I'm going to go back to a statement I made earlier where they didn't always say it to my face. They would just say it at a range where I could hear it. They'd be like, "That guy's so ugly." But they didn't even understand that, hello, I could fucking hear you. I'm not deaf. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not engaged in conversation. I could pretty much hear a conversation that takes place clear across the room. And I can even still do it to this day. I hear everybody when they talk smack about me. Why? Got good hearing. And that happened all throughout high school. I wound up leaving school the middle of my sophomore year because of that. I couldn't concentrate. I was failing out of school. I was failing PE. I wouldn't dress out because I was bullied in PE by guys. They would do this maneuver. It was like a falcon claw, and they'd and they would do that on your face or And when people see you get bullied by people, they'll join in the fun because they don't want to be bullied too. They'll be like, I better join in and start picking on this guy. Otherwise, they might pick on me, and I don't want that to happen. So fuck it, I'm going to do the falcon claw to his face. And that's what they did. People are sheep. Okay, they are sheep. When I was getting called ugly, "Oh, you're ugly guy, you're ugly," people would hear this. They would join in. Oh, it's okay. Everybody else is calling him ugly. I can call him ugly too. That's just accepted now. I'm going to call him ugly. Everybody else is doing it. How do you think trends begin? Somebody hears Justin Bieber. "Oh, I really like this. You listen to this. Everybody listen to this." And everybody goes, "Yes, he must be good." Or they hate Justin Bieber. "He must suck because I read it in 1,000 fucking YouTube comments at how much he sucks. So I'm going to say he sucks too because I'm a sheep." I'm just saying it works both ways. But yeah, I left high school in the middle of my sophomore year because of that reason. I graduated on independent study, but I shunned the entire world and I never left the house. I became agoraphobic. That doesn't mean I like gore. It's not like I'm logging on to gore websites. Yeah, I want to see the guy get half run over by the diesel and just see him there flopping around while there's some Asian guy in his face with a cell phone camera. Haha, I can't wait to upload this and make it go viral. It means I was afraid to leave the house. And as an adult, I took on jobs where I didn't have to face the public. I was a graveyard security guard at construction sites and whatnot. Jobs where I could be alone, where I didn't have to deal with people, talk to people, because I didn't want them to call me ugly. But I remember when I first tried to take a semi-normal job. I worked at an armored car company, and it was day shift, and there was people, and you had to interact, and ultimately, some chick named, I want to say Nadine, I don't remember her name, but she started calling me ugly guy. That's what she started calling me, and it caught on. Everybody else, oh, she's calling him ugly guy, I'm going to call him ugly too, I'm going to call him ugly too. And my nickname became ugly guy, and every time I walked in to the armored car garage, people would go, there's ugly guy, he's here again. I remember walking in there, I switched my shifts to night to get away from it, but I didn't. And people would come in from outer companies, and I remember one guy came in from Oakland, and we were stationed in Modesto, and he came in and somebody nudged him, hey, look, that's the guy everybody's talking about. He's ugly guy. And he turns and he looks at me and he goes, yeah, doesn't get much uglier than that. Ha 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 ha. And laughed about it. Because when people see that everybody else is talking shit about somebody, they join in. Number one, they don't want to be talked shit about. Number two, they think, oh, it must be okay because everybody else is doing it. I'm going to join in too. It's all right. And so they do. People are sheep. Again, I'm sorry to bring up Justin Bieber again, and you might really hate him, and you might really think he sucks, but look at all the hate comments he gets. It can't just be because he's a bad singer. He's not that bad. It's sheep. People go, oh, everybody's hating on Justin Bieber, I'm going to hate on him too. Dane Cook, the comedian, see the comments? Everybody hates on him. Oh, everybody else hates him. I'm going to hate on him too because I'm a sheep and I follow everybody else's lead. And that's how bullying gets started. Nobody stands up. Nobody stands up and goes, hey, everybody, that's wrong. Don't do that. You know, that's fucked up. And I'm going to put an end to it right now. Nobody does that because they're afraid that if they stand up to people, that the people will turn on them and go, fuck you, well, now we're going to bully you, bitch. You made a mistake speaking up. And then they're afraid they're going to become the victim. So, you know, nobody stands up. They all look around to everybody else. Oh, nobody else is standing up against this group of bullies? I better not either. I'm just going to... I'm not putting myself out there to get bullied. That's what people do. Okay, and you know, it pretty much ruined my life. Again, I'm 32, I live with my parents, I don't have a job. Woe is me, I get it. I need to do something to turn it around. You know, I'm the conductor of the train of my life. I'm the pilot of the plane of my life. And if I want to turn shit around, I got to do that myself, and I know. And I'm not going to completely play the victim card and go, I'm nowhere that I want to be because of bullying. But it did make me distrustful of people. It did give me avoidant personality disorder. It did make me become this person that is afraid to get out of my shell, is afraid to interact socially and whatnot. It did that to me. I don't have a list of enemies on my wall where I'm going, this is the fucking hit list, and yeah, I better, but I'll tell you what I did do. Last week, I was thinking about being bullied, and I was so enraged, overcome with anger, that I went on Facebook, I tracked down all my former bullies, and I wrote them an email. And I said, how dare you, you bullied me. And I let them have it. I gave them a bunch of 4-letter words, and I cursed them out. And some didn't write back. And you know the ones that do write back, they... generally speaking, they act like, oh, I was always nice to you. I never bullied you. I never did anything. I was nice to everybody. They completely deny the whole thing. Or they'll turn it like, fuck you. How dare you write me? I thought you were the arrogant one. They never take responsibility for bullying you. And it's probably not going to make you feel better. Some might apologize. That hasn't happened in my experience with it, but I'm waiting back to hear from some of my other former bullies, and we'll hear what they have to say. But I strongly advocating you, number one, make a YouTube video, speak about your experiences with being bullied, and number two, go ahead and write your bullies on Facebook, track them down, shoot them an email. What's the worst that can happen? They'll deny the whole thing, or they'll curse you out and go, fuck you, I bullied you because you're a little bitch. And they'll just prove that they're a bad fucking person and that they don't care, you know, what happens as a result of their bullying you. But I just wanted to put this out there. get it off my chest. Can't afford therapy, don't have benefits. And I urge you to do the same thing. Speak about it. We don't need anybody else killing themselves as a result of bullying. And let's make them feel better. Let's let them know, hey, you're not alone. There are other victims of bullying out there. We survived this. We grew into adults. Are we do we have stellar careers? Do we have a big social circle of friendships? Are we popular? Maybe not. But we survived this. And we lived to tell the tale and share our story. Let's do this. You're not alone in the world. Let's fight the bullies. Till next time, boom.